Max Bergstrom to bring the field down. Alongside him is Mike Hendricks, the 41 of Danny Massa, the 77 of Joey Morissette. Kyle Souza looks the field over off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls and the pure stocks are underway. Down into turn number 1, Bergstrom and Hendricks racing wheel to wheel down the back straightaway.
Bit of a checkup on that inside line. Separates about your top 10 from the rest of the pack. But off the corner they come. Danny Massa slides his way into that second position right on the tail of Max Bergstrom as they race down through 1 and 2. Mike Hendricks on that outside lane holding on to the third position down the back.
Massa with a run down to the inside of Bergstrom. Bergstrom gets sideways, bounces off the outside door. Helger South Coast Power Equipment number 41. But Massa is able to keep it strong, keep it pointed straight, and takes over the point down the back straightaway. Bergstrom settles in for second. The 03 of Hendricks works the inside lane, but the 77 of Morissette is on the move up on the outside.
The Helgers number 41 of Danny Massa is flying away from the rest of the pack. Open up almost a 5-car length lead down into turn number 3. Max Bergstrom in the second, but he's got a load of cars behind him, led by the 03 of Mike Hendricks, who gets by Joey Morissette. Scott Sestodio in that 4th position now, pushing that bottom line.
Morissette starting to backslide on the top side, and he's got the 0 of Perry tied up top with him as they continue to fall through the pack. Battle for the 4th position. The 0-1 of Sestodio down to the inside, looking for third down into 1 and 2. He gets the run down low. Hendricks gets caught up high, and the 0-1 is on the way up into the 3rd position.
Off the corner they come now, all under the rear bumper of Max Bergstrom, and Sestodio looks to make quick work of that. Right down the front, he hops into second. Bergstrom goes around, he tries to save it in the grass, he does. Great save by Bergstrom as he picks it up on the backstretch.
And that was a break for Hendricks as he was caught up on the outside, but got a run. He was able to get back by the deuce of Doug Benoit in that red, white, and blue number 2. Up front, Danny Massa by over a half a straightaway, but the 0-1 of Sestodio, little by little, is closing the gap as we cross for lap number 8.
Down the front they go. Massa going through a little bit of lap traffic with ease as he races down the back, opening up that lead on Scott Sestodio. But if there's one guy you want to see even remotely behind you, it is Scott Sestodio. He has been fast all year long in that Elmwood Dodge 0-1 as he races into 1.
Change of 3rd position. The 2 of Benoit gets a run in, takes the spot away. Hendricks falls back to 4th, and Jeremy Lambert in that red and black number 15 has worked himself up inside the top 5. The Helger South Coast Power Equipment machine working quickly through the pack as Morissette has fallen back to 6th. Perry sits 7th. 8th is a 67. Comes to a halt. The 77 of Morissette rounding out the first 3 rows. They come off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle they go. Green flag unfurls. Massa gets a half a car length jump down into 1. Sestodio, though, hangs tight down with him off at turn number 2.
Big time check up in the back of the field. Everyone to remain straight, though, and we stay under green. Battle for second. Doug Benoit looking to go back to back. He's down on the bottom of Sestodio as they race side by side right on the rear bumper of Danny Massa off turn 2.
Benoit gets a good run, takes over that number 2 spot as Sestodio falls back into 3rd. Benoit takes a look to the inside, trying to become a 2-time winner this year. Settles in behind the 41. They roll off of turn number 2. Nose to tail, first 8 cars down the back straightaway.
Down the back into turn number 3 they go. Massa leads the train of Benoit, Sestodio, Hendricks, Lambert, your top 5. Greg Perry pressuring the 15 as they race into 1 and 2. Single file throughout, though, as they race off the corner into 3.
Max Bergstrom throwing a little smoke there from his machine. We'll call that Mad Max as he enters turn number 3, sitting 9th on the field with some smoke billowing out of the back end of the TTM Motorsports machine.
Top 3, about 3 car lengths over 4th place Hendricks now as they race off the corner. Sestodio knocking on the door of Doug Benoit, looks to go high through the corner. Up along the bumper of the 2. He's going to back off coming out of turn number 2. Down the back they go. Danny Massa continues to lead.
Massa leads the charge off of turn number 4. Alice Benoit going a lap down to the field as the leaders thunder by down on the inside. Greg Perry looking for a top 5 down the back stretch. Takes a look to the outside of Lambert. They rolled out at 3 and 4. The black and red versus the orange and green.
Down off the corner they come. Lambert still holding that position strong. Perry fighting hard on that outside lane, opening the door just a little bit for Joey Morissette, though. A 3-car battle for that 5th and 6th position. Morissette has a nose under that 0. Off the corner they come, almost 3 wide there as Morissette gaining speed through the corner.
Top 3 continue to pull bumper tag into the turns 3 and 4. 6 laps remaining as they cross the stripe. Danny Massa driving as hard as he can. And that Hugger South Coast Power Equipment, Jerry's General Maintenance, number 41, leading the charge down the back straightaway. Some heavy lap traffic ahead of him. Mark Senko slides to the top of the field. Lets the leaders by. Cordero is right in front of Massa as they cross the stripe. 5 laps to go.
Down into the corner they go. Train underneath the 20 of Cordero. Benoit finds an opening down the back underneath the 41 of Massa, side by side into turn number 3. Through turn number 4 off the corner for the lead. Doug Benoit takes the lead.
Doug Benoit sets the pace out to turn number 1, becomes the second leader of this event, third leader of this event, as he leads it down into turn number 3. 1 mile remaining. Doug Benoit, looking to become the first 2-time winner in the Pure Stocks, leads the charge down to 1 and 2.
Down the corner, still bumper to bumper despite the change of order. Benoit leads the way. Massa loses a little bit of speed there, and Sestodio has the nose under trouble in turn number 2. Place to the inside of Mike Hendricks. Greg Perry rounds out your top 5 with Joey Morissette to his outside. Field rolls down through 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. We are underway once again. It's Benoit and Massa side by side. Sestodio pushing Benoit through the corner as your top 2 race side by side down the back into 3. Benoit with the advantage.
Off of 4 with the twin sticks out, and Benoit's going to hold on to the top spot by a half a car length. He's keeping double off of turn number 4.
Hendricks run 3rd and 4th. Perry, Morissette round out your top 6. Field rolls off turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. And it is Benoit down to the inside of Massa. Side by side, Benoit has a nose advantage off turn number 2. Races down the back. Sestodio now pulls up alongside Massa for that 2nd position.
3-car dogfight off of 4 with 2 laps to go. This time across the stripe. Sestodio edges out with 41 across the stripe for that number 2 position. Down it's 3 and 4. The white flag will be up in the air. The 15 of Lambert off the pace. Final time in Sestodio all over the back bumper. The deuce for the white flag.
Down into the corner they go. Benoit gets a little bit of a bumper from Sestodio as they race down the back into turn number 3. Doug Benoit leads the way with some space behind the 01. The 01 tries it, can't make it happen. 2 in a row. Doug Benoit takes the checkered.
Second place going to Scott Sestodio with Danny Massa finishing 3rd. 4th going to Greg Perry, and rounding out the top 5 is outside pole sitter Mike Hendricks.
That was a fun battle to watch from above between you, Danny, and Scott. What did it feel like to be on the track there?
Similar to last week, the fast cars get up the front and we battle. A few bumper shots with that restart. I knew Dan was going to dive in hard on the outside, and I had Scott to worry about below me. We're friends, but he's not afraid to give you the bumper going into the corner. Just to run with these guys, it's great. We had a good race today. I want to thank my sponsors, Artie's Auto Parts, Steve at Auto Mix, and Benoit's Painting. And that's about it. It's hot.
Well, real quick with the way the season's been, whether we're going to race or not, the shortened season and you come out hot out of the gate with 2 wins. How does that feel?
Well, it feels great because we started on this car in January and we took our sweet time because we thought we'd have a whole year to build it. And with these old frames, you got a 35-year-old frame. When you get a new one and you build it right, that's why right now I'm a little bit quicker than some of the other guys, but it won't last once it flexes out a little bit, you know.